is Nurfazira binti Dimat from Faculty Science Social and Humanities. As we know that before this, I had interview session one of my respondent that I get it from my friend as well. So here I want to introduce my respondent first, which is her name is Mrs. Sarah binti Mat Kasim. We can call her Sarah. She's from Papar, same as me. She's 25 years old and now she's doing a Master of Art at University Malaysia Sabah. Now she's living at Kota Kinabalu, Sabah. So based on interview that I had doing with her, I guess that she a nice person, smart, and also she's very full of knowledge. This is because when I asked her a few of questions, she's answering me very well. And now I can conclude that she's very alert about the current issue, especially the topic that I given, which is technology. Now I move to the second part, which is a summary session. So I get it that technology are super important for us, especially who working and depend too much on internet. So as a student, especially me, I think that technology are very important and student must depend too much on it because we use laptop and smartphone to finish it our assignment, to find more information on the internet, and also to attend the online classes. So I think that the technology are very important for the student. But I found that technology that we use in our daily life can give us disadvantage too when we use it to the wrong way. For example, people are spending more their time with playing a video game and also playing social media such as Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. So the fact of that, people are more spending on technology and they not interact with other people, so it may increase loneliness. Not only that, it can make us lazy to use our own brain. Why I said like that? As we can see nowadays, most of work presented is copying by internet, so it called plagiarism. So that's all from me, and I hope that the presentation can give you guys more information about the technology, and I hope you guys can learn to use the technology to right way. So thank you.
Okay, assalamualaikum and hello everyone. My name is Habibi Noribnur. So as you know that before this I doing some interview sessions with one of my respondent, which is my relative as well. And without further ado, let me introduce you once again about my respondent's background. So his name is Muhammad Omar bin Musab. You can call him Omar, as he mentioned earlier. He's 18 years old. Still studying, guys. He's studying at the Form 6 College of Kota Kinabalu, located in Mangatal, which is Form 6 College is one of my previous high school before this, before entering the UMS. So let's go to the second part, which is I have to summarize from what we are talking, what we are chit-chat before this at the interview sessions. So from the interview session, I can conclude that technology is one of important tools that can communicate and can connect it with other peoples. Besides that, we can doing our assignment, we can doing many kind of things. You can do online shopping, you can do blogging, you can do online games, and many so on. There are many kind of positive consequences rather than bad consequences, as we can see that. So it can be conclude that the technology is a positive way, depend on how we handle it. So as we students, I do believe that it will help a lot, because as we students, we can doing some research on it. We can Google at the Google Scholarship or Google Scholar from the journal or from other resource that can contribute to our assignment, and I do believe that it will help a lot. And let's go to the next part, which is about the self-reflections. So the self-reflections, guys, I want to share three things, which is from these interview sessions, I can improve and boosting my confidence level in talking of you guys while talking in the front of camera. For the secondly, it allow me to be aware, to be more aware about what happens in our current situations, such as the technology, such as the COVID-19, isn't it? So technology can give us more input. And the third reason, I feel honored and proud that I can share my ideas with all of you guys, and especially this through social media and YouTube. So hopefully this will help us to improve our knowledge from time to time. As we student, we have to learn more. And that's all, guys. Thank you very much. See you again.
Hi and Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Zulfadi bin Arizal. My matrix number is BB19110912. So today I'm going to summarize my previous video, which is I was interview my respondent about how technologies is impacting our daily life. So for the first part in this video, I'm going to summarize about my respondent background. So my respondent background name is Nurul Shahila binti Zaini. She is 25 years old. She is from Miri, Sarawak, and work as a clerk. And for the second part in this video, I'm going to talk about self-reflection. Self-reflection, what I get from my previous video. So first of all, I have learned how to make an effective interview. So reflection on my interview helps me to understand how my wish of my interview to turn out like, what the interview means and what effect the interview can potentially have. And this also gives me the opportunity to form a structure and idea of how to make this interview most effective. And from the previous video also, I realized that in our daily life, technology is not the answer to everything, and sometimes it's the less technical solution that is the most sustainable. My second point for self-reflection is improving my communication skills. In improving my communication skill, I have learned that body language is important, where I have to watch for visual signs that your listener understand, agree or disagree with your message. And I have learned that be aware that your body is sending signals to your respondent. And second thing is maintain eyes contact. It's very important to maintain the eyes contact while you're talking with your respondent, whether you're speaking to a crowd or one-on-one. And maintaining eyes contact builds credibility and demonstrate you care about your listener. So for the third main point for my self-reflection is develop your listening skills. So I believe that the best communicators are almost always the best listeners. Listen without judgment and don't be distracted by thinking about what you want to say next. And then respond, not react. So for the last part in this video, I'm going to talk about summary. In short, technology had a profound impact on the political, social, economic, health, and education aspect. And similarly, technology can have the opposite effect on each of the following aspect. And to get a positive impact, the use of technology, it's really depend on the way the user is. And that's all from me. Thank you.
Hey everyone, my name is Muhammad Khairul Akram bin Muhammad Rafiq. So, last time I already done an interview session with my respondent. So in this video, I'm going to present a summary of that interview. So first of all, I'm going to introduce my respondent background. Her name is Siti Hani Mastura, which is my niece. Her age is 14 years old, quite young to become a respondent, but I don't have a choice. And her school is Songsu Secondary School, which is my previous secondary school. So in the interview, what I can summarize is, based on the interview with Siti Hani, she claimed that technology is something that makes our work more easier and can help us not waste a lot of time when doing our work. Not only that, she also said that she cannot live without a smartphone because she spent most of the time with the smartphone. Well, she said she have said that she playing games a lot with her friends. She also playing WhatsApp, making a video like TikTok and everything. So I can understand why she claimed she cannot live without a smartphone. So next, I'm going to talk about a self-reflection. In this interview session, what I can reflect is it can improve my communication skill in English, and also not only that, it can help me to think quickly and answer the question spontaneously. And last but not least, it can increase my knowledge about the technology. So that's all from me in this video. Thank you.
My name is Rosie binti Soeharto. First of all, I would like to say thank you to my respondent Muhammad Razman from Sandakan, and he's now studying Form 6 at SMK Hellooooo 2. What we have got from the interview that I have done is, basically, technology is very helpful and useful to us in our daily life. So technology nowadays contributes in many aspects of development in our country, such as education, politics, economy, and so on. Besides, technology nowadays is very dependable to society, because technology also can cause a bad effect to us if we don't use it in wisely way. My first self-reflection to this interview: firstly, I can build up my self-confidence and I can speak English fluently in front of the camera. Secondly is, always make me realize about the current issue regarding technology nowadays contributes many aspects in our country. So lastly, it makes me feel grateful and proud because social media such as Facebook, YouTube, and so on give us a chance to expose new ideas and experience. So that's all for today. Thank you very much.